What up with you guys? You know who it is. It's your boy John Mike back again, and today I'm here with the M-Audio Keystation 88 MK2 with a 6-month review. So I like to follow up with you guys after owning these boards for like, you know, a period of at least 6 months and putting it through the paces because like I always say, it's always dope when you first pull it out the box. Everything, just about everything that you pull out, you're like, yo, this is cool, but it's not after you've owned it for a little while and you've had a chance to use it in some situations that you start to, the cracks start to show and what you don't like and all of those things like that start to kind of show up, and you start to formulate some real opinions and some real objectives about how you feel about a product after owning it for a little while. So I like to do these. So this one is no different. I've put some time into it and really used it and worked it through the paces and all those things like that. The cool things about this board is the price point, of course, $229. It's the cheapest 88 key MIDI controller that you can get on the market right now. And for that reason, I think it's very much worth the price that they attach to it. So keep that in mind, because the keys are, you know, they're clicky clacky, they're noisy, they're semi-weighted. It doesn't have the best action for me. If you're a pianist, if you're like a pure piano player and you're looking for something that you want to really be, you know, dynamic with and really expressive, this is not going to give you that. The velocity curve on it is not the best on the market, I should say, because of the way the keys are spaced and the way the springs. I'm borderline calling it cheap. That's the borderline that I'm on. I'm not saying it, but at the same time, I think you get excellent value for the price that you spend, because it depends on what type of producer, what type of musician you are, whether this is going to really where this is going to sit with you. You know, if you, like I said, if you're a pianist, like a real pianist, the keys leave much to be desired. But if you're like a beat maker, or you're that guy, a guitar player that plays guitar, I get those guys all the time to comment on the channel, a guitar player, you're not really into keys. You just need something that every now and then when you're recording, you want to pull up something and just, you know, have some keys to play. And it would be nice to have a full-size piano-sized keyboard. This is like almost the perfect keyboard for somebody like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really like jump out and say, oh, it's cheap, you know, because that would be maybe cheap comparatively to how I feel and what I desire out of a MIDI controller. But to a regular guy, regular person, they don't really care about this kind of stuff. I just need keys. I don't care what it is. I play the chords like this. You know, you play the chords with the 3 fingers. You don't play chords the way you actually play. You just like, you know, they work. Works for what it works, and it does excellent for what it needs to do. For those who are looking, here's the recommendation. For those who are not, you don't really care about the feel like that, or you just need a board that you can take out on quick gigs. Maybe you're a wedding player, you get a call for a wedding, you get called for that. Maybe you want to play it in church. There's nothing wrong. I played a Keystation 2, the previous version of this. I played a Keystation 2 in church for, man, 4 or 5 years. I think I played that keyboard in church, and it held up decent. I have some videos on this channel that kind of show that. I'll link those up in the cards down in the description or what have you, so you can check those videos out on how it kind of held up. As far as studio use, this has held up very, very well for me. I know there's some people that talk about, you know, keys stopping working and things like that and all of that. As long as you're not traveling this board a whole lot, bumping it up against stuff, carrying it into places without a case, throwing it in your back seat, abusing it like we do as musicians, let's just be quite honest, then this should hold up pretty well for you. It's held up for me 6 months of use off and on. I maybe used it maybe once a month for something or another. You know, it's done pretty well. So you know how we do on these videos. Join this channel, tap into some of the resources that we have for our members. You can click that join button down there for that. Like this video, that won't cost you anything. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you were one of the ones that bought this board when it first came out, how's it holding up for you? Subscribe, turn on notifications, do all those things you do on the video. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at your boy.